Hello everyone. Today's video will be for all my sissy boys who took the dark route because it made them feel strong and empowered. But most of all, today's video will be for those noble men who took the hard way, the right way. This one's for you. I'm a big fan, so stay cool. I'm here at the Pool of Reflection at the Globe Fountain, at the Globe statue. I went ahead and took the I decided to film from across this pond rather than directly because the globe. Oh, and I don't know if you hear this bird, but maybe you'll sing along with me as I go. Before I begin, today is National Hermit Day, and isn't a hermit just a solitary person who is their own friend? Exactly. The following quote will be a quote from a video entitled Ethics of Care versus Ethics of Justice on the channel called Groundwork for the Metaphysics of MGTOW, which I will use by the artifice or artistic device of illusion to impart an ethical value judgment onto the ways of being which form the subject matter of my own video, and in so doing I will conclude the matter from my own perspective. The author of the guest transcript, as unknown and mysterious as they are wise, penned the following statement. It reads thusly: in a virtue ethics, care as a form of emotionally informed affectation would fall under the virtue of fortitude. Though fortitude is a cardinal virtue, justice is not subservient to fortitude. As such, justice is fundamentally emotionally free. Therefore, in a virtue ethics, emotions have no bearing on justice, and it is to be guarded to ensure that emotions do have no bearing on determining what is the correct ordered conduct between people. Now, onward. I'm Non-Luminous Flame, and this is the Zen of Men. The Power of Nothingness is a light-based force that is known for its use by Gouken, Ryu, and Ken of the fictional Street Fighter series of cartoons and video games. It's the antithesis of Satsui No Hado, which is mainly used by Akuma. The power of nothingness is a state of consciousness transcending ordinary perspective, born through spiritual and mental refinement, bearing common traits with states of being within Buddhism, such as Zen, the Zen tradition, which was heavily influenced by Taoism. Martial arts and spiritual perfection. It is the power to act without being attached to emotions and thoughts, free of anger, pride, and ego, to draw upon the contents of one's heart intuitively without obstacle and hesitation, and to be aware of the world and to know one's place and meaning within its vastness, to flow with all of creation without the need of worry, desire, and doubt. It is the complete opposite of the Satsui No Hado. As such, it can only be used by a person of pure mind, passion, mercy, and peace. Such a person must have embraced the peaceful and spiritual aspect of the art to their fullest extent. Just like the Satsui No Hado, it makes a person unbelievably powerful, granting relative invincibility, both spiritual and physical, to many attacks, as well as sealing off evil power and making the user a stronger fighter. Gouken was well practiced with this power throughout his years of training with Gotetsu, and after he had completed his training and left his master to begin his own dojo, he is the only one who has used this power in battle in the video games, as shown by his Shin form. Ryu and Ken have awakened this power, but only Ryu has mastered it as of the events of Street Fighter V, capable of using it to render his soul incapable of being consumed by Nakali, and capable of sealing off M. Bison's psycho power. Ryu identifies the power of nothingness not as the power to defeat one's enemies, but as the power to grow in skill, completely distinct from the Satsui No Hado, otherwise known as the way of the surge of murderous intent. Be sure to practice your abdominal breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, as with myself and all infants, as we well know that it will help us to harness and even unleash our inner and latent power. I'll leave you all with a quote from the undefeated Superman and elder of the Ryu Zanpaku Dojo in the fictional anime series Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. I'm your host, Non-Luminous Flame, and I'll catch you in the next one. He says, "I love the stupidity of young people."